Hi, this is Albert Guerrier, and this is the first time I'm doing one of these. Was inspired by a friend of mine that does these things pretty regularly, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's going to be a non-spoiler review of the hit movie Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I can definitely say it's a good movie. A lot of things that you've seen in previous movies that you really should see coming based on how previous movies have been. So you'll kind of know what the antagonists focus are, protagonists, things of that nature. Bryce Dallas Howard, Chris Pratt make their return in this movie. If you're familiar with the trailers, you'll know that there's a volcano that happens on Jurassic World that threatens to eradicate the entire population. And so the object is to get the dinosaurs off to greener pastures and safer pastures so that they continue to thrive and grow. However, with this one, there's a situation that occurs that does kind of make that happen, but then it sets the tone for the rest of the movie in terms of what needs to be done. You'll see some old characters make their return. You'll see B.D. Wong return. James Cromwell makes an appearance. Jeff Goldblum comes back for a bit as well. You'll see a couple of old dinosaurs from previous movies make an appearance here. A couple of new ones as well. Basically, it's a good action. It's a good suspense movie a bit. I know there are times I was pushed back to my seat because I was kind of anticipating what's going to happen next. It's a Jurassic Park movie. You're going to see that. You're going to feel that. Though it does take on a different tone from previous ones. Previous ones seem to be a bit more humanity-based, a little bit more of a history-based. This one changes tone in terms of how can I say this? Gives more an adventure movie, probably a little espionage feel to it, even though it's not. There's a time, I want to say halfway to three-quarters of the way through the movie, in which there's a revelation that's made about one of the characters. And with that one, that will definitely make you think later in the movie when something else happens. Because then it's like, okay, it makes you draw lines in your own head in terms of what's okay, what's not okay. Like I say, if you don't think at all when it comes to those moments, that I don't know what to say, but it definitely makes you focus on different ways of morals and ethics and things of that nature. There were things done in this one that has definite ramifications for future sequels, depending on which way they could go either way with it. Of course, you'll see dinosaur killings. That's once again, it's Jurassic Park. What do you expect? But basically, you'll see Howard's and Pratt's character continue to grow a little bit closer. You'll see new characters that you'll come to grow and love. Hopefully, they get used in future movies. There's so many things. There's so many things that I could get into right now that I would really want to say, but for purpose of this being a non-spoiler review, I'm definitely trying hard not to say them. But I could definitely implore that you go out, you drop the money, you watch the movie. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. You will probably want to go back, watch it again to see things that you might have missed the first time around. You want to stay around till after the credits, of course. That gives you a better idea as to what might possibly be happening in a future sequel. Because it does scream sequel possibilities. And like I said, there's a couple of ways that they could go in terms of making a sequel to this. Can't say that. Anyhow, there's two, three, four, five, however many possibilities that could go with future movies based on what you see in this one. So that's all I'm gonna say. without saying anything more. So, but it's definitely a good movie. If you like the previous Jurassic movies, you'll like this one. It doesn't have that Spielberg feel to it, but I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So give it a shot. Go watch it. Give Universal some money. They definitely earned it from putting out this movie. So till next time, if I ever do one of these things again, I'll probably do a much better job next time around with more focus. Anyhow, this is Albert Guerrier saying see you next time, and until then, the balcony is closed. Goodbye, everybody.